because I write half sentences and then I go back and I'm like, what on earth was I thinking? Okay, Maddie, your turn.
When my dad was only 8 years old, he was taken to Europe and Egypt for over 3 months to live out of a van. To me, this story is none other than one that was told over Thanksgiving or one at the dinner table. But I've started to realize that this story is very unique, and I know a few other people other than my grandpa, we call him Pops, that would take on a trip like this. Pops took his wife and 3 children to live out of a van in Egypt. I find that pretty extraordinary, but also incredibly courageous. Pops truly live by the motto YOLO, like we say today, and that's why I want to share this story with all of you. My dad was only 8 when he left for Egypt. Between the 2nd and 3rd grade, my dad and his 2 other siblings, ages 10 and 5, got on a plane and flew halfway across the world to meet Pops. When they arrived in Germany, Pops had brought a brand new edition of the 1965 VW bus straight out of the Volkswagen factory. Although Egypt was the main destination of the trip, it was not the main event. Pops made 3 elementary school kids and his wife live in a van up to when they got to Egypt. I don't know how my grandma Ellen survived this or how she didn't go crazy, especially since she was making all of their meals because going out was definitely not on the budget plan. They went to Germany, Italy, France, and Greece, and they basically would stop in trailer parks or anywhere they could to sleep. And during the day, it was filled with tons of adventures and lots of driving as well. After Greece, they finally got to Egypt. Pops was teaching at a Fulbright University while they were there, and my dad and his sister were at an American university. Randy, the littlest, was put in a French preschool, but I'm not really sure why. Activities in Egypt included riding horses through the desert, and even climbing and entering the pyramids. This was crazy because at the time, in '65, it was totally normal to be doing this, but it would never ever happen today. While they were there, they only drank Coke because they couldn't drink the water, and every day they would have a warm glass of water buffalo milk, because that's basically the only thing that they had there. It was called Gamusa milk. Over these 3 months, my dad experienced something many other people can't say they have. Pops was truly a man of adventure and still inspires all the people around him to be as well. Even though there might have been some rough days in the van, or some days the Gamusa milk was just a little bit too warm, it's all worth it for the stories and the memories. So I challenge all of you guys to do something adventurous and do something that would make my Pops proud.